Hey Leo, this reading today is for all of my lovely single Leos out there, and we're going to see what could be coming towards you guys in love for this week. So basically your weekly tarot love reading for my single lions out there. So this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I do like to remind you, Leo, that these are general readings, may or may not resonate. You are always welcome here to take what works and leave the rest. If you'd like to get a personal reading, I do offer those through Etsy, and the link is in the description box below the video. So let's get right into it, my lovely lions, and let's see what could be coming towards you in love. First message coming out for this week, we have got the Nine of Pentacles. This is kind of the perfect card to show up in a single Leo love reading. It's definitely a card of somebody who is single and living their best life. It's a confident energy, Leo. It's a self-assured energy. And it's also a very magnetic energy. And I'm going to tell you why. There's something incredibly attractive about a person who is just confident, living their single life, doing what makes them happy, having fun, and just, going day to day and just being like, I love my life. People want to be a part of that. So I guess what I'm picking up on here is that the Nine of Pentacles suggests that this week you're in that Leo energy, feeling confident with your big Leo heart, feeling really good about where you are in your life and what's going on, and probably just like putting yourself out there and enjoying yourself. Now, what I feel could be happening here, probably, is that people are going to be very attracted to that energy because it's a very, very magnetic energy. It's like moth to a flame. So I feel like the first message here is saying, like, be confident this week, Leo, because that confidence is what is going to radiate from you and attract in love. So let's see where this goes. Tell me more about what could be coming toward my single Leos this week. Look at that, Leo. Okay, definitely keep those confident vibes going because the next card that we have is the Ten of Cups, which is the happily ever after card within the tarot. Okay, guys, I literally was saying, like, you're in such a good energy this week that you're attracting amazing opportunities. And basically what you are attracting here is the potential for happily ever after. So I feel like I kind of want to say the next chapter of your love story is just beginning. And a big reason why it feels like this energy is coming in right now is because you're feeling really good about where you're at. And I think that's kind of like the magic ingredient here, Leo. It's like this week is about just feeling good, whether you're in a relationship or not. It's like your relationship status has no bearing on how happy you are and your satisfaction. And when you kind of detach like that and you're like, I'm happy whether I'm single and I'm happy whether I'm in a relationship, there's something that it signals to the universe where I kind of feel like you're ready to receive this amazing love. And I think the Ten of Cups verifies that. Let's get one more message about what could be coming toward my single Leos this week, and then the Chariot. I'm getting all giddy over here, Leo, because I'm feeling some really, really good energy for you this week. So let's talk about the Chariot. It's the energy of somebody who is like pursuing you, charging forward. There's this beautiful sense of momentum. And I definitely think that somebody is going to be actively pursuing you this week. I said that kind of loud. I feel like I'm getting excited and I'm like talking loud here, Leo, but it's really beautiful. And I think that if you're single, this week is about opening up to the possibilities. And also, I want to say, like, let yourself be pursued, because there is strong energy here to really, really say, you know what? There is an amazing person coming in. So let them pursue you. Let them show up for you. Let them show you how interested they are, Leo, because it feels really, really good. So here's what we're going to do for the rest of the reading. We're going to look more at this person. We're going to look more at you. So let's just find out a little bit about the energy going on for each of you this week. So we are going to look at their overall energy, what they could be feeling towards you, and what actions they could be taking. I will look at the same thing for you as well, and we'll kind of see where it goes. So tell me about this person who is here for Leo this week, this beautiful future partner energy. First card coming out. Wow, that is amazing, Leo. So the first card coming out today is the High Priestess. And we've talked about this before, but the High Priestess can represent a very, very strong soul connection between two people. So it's kind of like when you guys meet, both of you are going to know that there's something really special and something really amazing that's happening here. It's that sense of familiarity. It's that sense that even if we've just met somebody, we feel like we've kind of known them forever. So obviously right off the bat, the High Priestess is saying this person is going to feel very deeply connected to you, Leo. Tell me more, please, about their energy. Knight of Pentacles, lovely. So we've got Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. This is stable energy, Leo, right? This is somebody who is reliable, consistent. They're not necessarily like the fastest moving person because there's an intentionality to how they navigate the world. They want to make sure that in this connection that's being established between the two of you, that there is a very solid foundation that is basically thriving. So I just feel, I don't know, I just feel they're going to be like your rock. That's kind of what I'm getting. Tell me more, please, about this person's energy for this week. Oh my goodness. It's so nice, you guys. I really hope you clicked on this video today because I'm kind of loving the energy. So we've got the Empress, which is such a loving, nurturing, abundant energy. So basically it's like this future partner, this person who's coming towards you, their energy is so caring. It's so kind. It's so compassionate. It's like they just want to love you, Leo, and they just want to show you, like, I don't know, like they just want to show you everything. They want to show you the world. They want to make you smile. And it just feels really, really good. So we're getting some very, very nice energy. Tell me what they could be feeling this week, please. Let's take a look at that. The Nine of Swords. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's talk about it, you guys. This is a card of like getting up in our head and overthinking things. So I almost feel like this week, it's kind of a cute energy. It's like this person wants to come in and pursue you, but they're a little bit nervous about it, right? They might be overthinking it. They might be like, how do I ask Leo out? What's the best way to do it? How do I approach Leo? It's kind of like that cute, nervous energy when somebody really likes you, but they like don't want to make the wrong move. So they're trying to strategize, but they're maybe overthinking it a little bit as well. So there might even be a little bit of nervous energy around them just because they have butterflies. Tell me more about what this person could be feeling this week. My goodness, Leo, it just gets better and better. So Ace of Cups, which is honestly like the ideal card that you want to see in a love reading, because the Ace of Cups is literally new love. And this is a reading for single Leos. And I kind of assume if you're watching this reading, you might be open to new love, right? And so this showing up in your person's feelings is like, they're ready for this, Leo. They want this love. They want this connection with you. They want to give their heart to you. It's beautiful. Tell me more, please, about what they could be feeling this week. And then the Six of Swords, okay? So Six of Swords is always an interesting one when it shows up in a reading. Six of Swords is an energy of transition, like leaving behind one phase of our lives, moving on to the next chapter. I think I said earlier, actually, it's kind of like you're ready to write that next chapter of your love story. But what I see here is that it does look like your person is maybe in a bit of a transitional energy in their life. This could be something that you're going to learn more about them. Maybe they've been going through some big changes. There's been some big personal developments. Like it almost feels, the words I'm getting are they are leveling up. So maybe they've been making some big positive changes in their life. And yeah, they might talk to you about some of that stuff. And maybe they've made some changes that are allowing them to really just be open and available to love. It's like they're to that point where they're like, my life is in a really good place. I'm feeling amazing. And now I just want to meet somebody. And then they meet you and it's amazing, you know? So let's see what actions they could be taking this week, please. Let's take a look. First card coming out is the Four of Swords. I honestly just keep getting like a strategizing energy. I just keep getting the energy of this person like strategizing around the best way to approach you. So I almost wonder if this energy, I don't know if it's coming in like right like at the start of this week, like today, you know? Maybe it's coming in a little bit later, maybe Wednesday, Thursday, Friday type of energy, Leo, because I do feel in a way that your person is almost like working up the courage to approach you and really just thinking about, you know, how do I do that? They might be a little bit shy too. Maybe that's why they get up in their head. Maybe they know that they're a little bit shy and they're worried that they're going to approach you and they're going to like stumble on their words. So they're like, okay, I want to just like, you know, be confident and approach Leo, and they're a little bit shy as well. Tell me what other actions they could be taking, please. The Two of Wands, yeah. So here's the thing, you guys. The Two of Wands is a really big energy of planning and preparation. And when it shows up in a love reading for single Leos, it feels like this is somebody who has really big plans for your relationship. So somebody who's like not just thinking about what's happening right now, but basically what's happening in the future, where things are headed. And I think you're going to be able to tell really early on, Leo, that this person is really planning, you know? You're enjoying each other, you're living in the moment, but you're going to recognize that they're also kind of thinking ahead, right? I think that's going to be clear with the type of questions they're going to ask you. So tell me more about what actions they could be taking this week. Ace of Wands. It's so spectacular, you guys. Ace of Wands is about a brand new beginning. I would like to point out to you that this is a love reading for single Leos, and your person's energy has 2 aces, which is kind of amazing in a love reading. So let me tell you, there is very strong energy from the tarot today that's like, okay, Leo, come on, this is the week to make the magic happen, because this person is coming in and they want to pursue you, and they're so excited about where things could go between the 2 of you. So that looks amazing. That looks magical. Let's look at you. Tell me about Leo's energy for this week, please. 6 of Pentacles, beautiful. So we've got this lovely energy where you're kind of just feeling very balanced this week. 6 of Pentacles is like, I feel good, I feel balanced, maybe even feeling like all these other areas in your life are really in balance as well. It kind of fits with that 9 of Pentacles where I was like, you know what? You're feeling really confident. You're feeling really good. You're kind of feeling like everything in your life is just at this place where it's like, it's balanced out, it's working out for you, it's feeling really positive. And again, that's a very like magnetic and attractive place to bring in love. Tell me more, please, about Leo's energy for this week. And then we've got the 5 of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay, so 5 of Pentacles is definitely an interesting energy to show up for you, Leo. So the 5 of Pentacles can kind of represent one of 2 things. It can represent fears of abandonment, and it can also represent potential financial issues that you've experienced. So maybe that's what's been brought into balance. Maybe to get to that point where you're feeling the 9 of Pentacles and feeling confident, you've probably had to overcome some stuff. Because it kind of shows me like maybe overcoming some emotional baggage, or maybe even overcoming some financial challenges. I don't know why, you guys, but I'm getting the message that maybe in your last relationship, it kind of messed you up financially. Like maybe this person drained you financially. Like there's something messy here about finances. So maybe it took a little bit of time for you to recover, but things are balancing out with that 6 of Pentacles, and also emotionally, right? If there's any of those fears and anxieties from the past, I feel like there's a balancing out energy with the 6 of Pentacles this week. Tell me more. And then the 5 of Cups, okay? So here's the thing, you guys. I almost feel, and you can let me know if this connects, I almost feel there's a little bit of energy of, I'm gonna say this and it's gonna sound weird, but a little bit of energy of like becoming too independent and too self-sufficient. Like too single. That's what I'm getting. Like watch out for becoming too single, because I almost think there's a little bit of a facade maybe that you're putting on. Because I was like, oh, the 9 of Pentacles, you're so confident. And I think you definitely present to the world as like super confident and has their shit together. And I do think you have your shit together. But I also see there's some emotional stuff going on below the surface. And the 5 of Cups is kind of like the ways that you've been disappointed in love before. So I can see you've been let down, you've been disappointed, and you're still carrying a bit of that baggage, even though on the surface, you probably, like everyone thinks you're great, you're fine, you've moved on from past breakups. But the underlying cards are suggesting that maybe there is a little bit of hesitancy. It's like, you know, when somebody gets hurt and disappointed, they can go into that place where they're like, I don't need a person. I'm just going to be confident and be on my own. And so I feel like there's a little bit of that where maybe there's part of your heart that does want love, you know, but there's part of your heart that remembers being hurt before. So there might be love knocking on your door this week. I think there definitely is with the energy we saw for your person. Just watch out for any sort of tendency to maybe like shut that down, because I think you've been hurt before, and it's almost like you're into this really confident, really independent, really single space that it might be hard for you to let somebody new in, especially if there's still some of that emotional baggage. Take it or leave it, right? If that doesn't connect, that's totally fine, but just some food for thought if that resonates with you. Tell me what Leo could be feeling. The Lovers, okay. Yeah, so here's the thing, you guys. You can't deny the feelings that are developing between you and this person. So the Lovers is basically saying feelings are developing, and you can't ignore it, okay? It's front and center this week. Tell me more about what Leo could be feeling, please. Oh, I had 2 cards coming up. It's kind of interesting. So the 2 cards that came out are the 2 of Swords and the 2 of Cups. So very different energies, but interestingly, they are both 2s. And I believe within numerology, this is not my area of expertise, you guys, I'm not like an expert on this at all, but I'm pretty sure the number 2, you know, when you see 2 or 222, It represents partnership. It represents a pair, people who are meant to be together. And so on the one hand, with the Two of Cups and the Lovers, I think it indicates you're feeling very strong feelings between you and this person. But the Two of Swords is where it gets interesting, because the Two of Swords is an energy of feeling stuck, feeling at a crossroads, and kind of being like, should I trust this? Should I let this person in? So it kind of fits with what I was saying a moment ago, where I'm like, you're giving off this super confident energy, but below the surface, there might still be a little bit of emotional residue, emotional baggage. And if you're not careful, Leo, you might close off to a potential opportunity this week because you've been hurt before and you're like, wait, is it safe to let this person in? Is it safe to trust? I think all of these are very normal things to feel if you've been hurt before. But I feel like the tarot is like, watch out for any ways you might kind of subconsciously push this person away, because yeah, there's a little bit of that emotional heaviness there, but there's also somebody who seems like they're super into you as well. So you got a chance here at great love, right? Let's see what actions Leo could be taking this week. Eight of Cups, good. So I hope that the Eight of Cups is you turning your back on the past, like the emotional baggage, all the bullshit that happened before, the people who hurt you, the people who let you down. So the Eight of Cups is like, walk away from that, Leo, you know, let it go and don't look back. Don't let the past determine what you do moving forward. It's like, it's time for the next chapter. That's kind of, I don't know, you guys, maybe that's your affirmation for this week. And you can put it in the comments if it connects, or share any other positive affirmations you have. But I kind of feel like you could be saying to yourself this week, like, I am moving into the next beautiful chapter of my love story. You know, something that you can repeat to yourself and something that feels really good as you transition away from anything that no longer serves you. What other actions could Leo be taking this week? The Judgment, beautiful. You know what this card is? It's about forgiveness. So let's talk about this. I feel like there's maybe some emotional baggage here. And I feel like maybe you need to either forgive yourself, Leo, and or forgive somebody who broke your heart. Now, to be clear, forgiveness is not saying that what they did was okay. Forgiveness is not saying that if somebody broke your heart in the past, that it was like fine and you're cool with it. Forgiveness is just saying like you let it go. And you forgive them and you forgive yourself for everything that happened. And I feel like there's an energy here of you being able to release something and to really open up your heart to the possibilities with this person who is here for you now. And then the Judgment card is also, to me, an indicator of compatibility between two people. I almost feel like what's happening here, Leo, is that you might be a little bit resistant to this person coming towards you, but then you can't deny the affection, the chemistry, the love, the compatibility. So I feel like there's going to be all these things popping up this week where you're like, all these green flags are coming up about this person. And you're like, I can't ignore it. It's too good. So I gotta like, you know, I gotta be open to it because I don't want to miss out on this opportunity. Let's get one more card about what actions Leo could be taking. We've got an incoming kitty cat. Hello, Miss Fiona. My kitty cat Fiona has come to say hello. Just a little hello, just a little quick hello. Let's get one more card for what actions Leo is taking. Nine of Wands, yeah. So you know what this is? This is a card that says, you've probably been to battle in love. You've been hurt. It hasn't always been easy, but you're persevering. You're still moving forward. So the energy for you definitely got interesting as we got into it, Leo, because like I said, I think you're definitely presenting like super confident, but there is still, like I said, a little bit of that like emotional stuff going on below the surface. But I feel like because you've got the energy of somebody coming towards you this week, that is so, you know, it feels very genuine, right? And I think that can almost be a bit of a game changer energy. It's like we're kind of closed off and a little bit scared until we meet the right person. And once we meet the right person, once, you know, we feel that vibe and we can't deny the connection, that might be what really propels you to let go of what's no longer serving you. So I feel like it's kind of one of, or two things that are happening for you this week. It's like beautiful love coming in. And I feel like it's about opening up your heart to the possibilities and letting go of the past things that no longer serve you. And I feel like this new person could be playing a really big role in helping you do that. So it looks really beautiful, Leo. I'm going to leave it there. If you enjoyed this reading, you know what to do. Give me a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and notification bell. If you'd like to get a personal reading, I do offer those through Etsy, and the link is in the description box below the video. Of course, I wish you love, I wish you happiness, and we'll talk soon. Bye, guys.